Right guys, we're here in Manchester, day 2 of the Gymshark pop-up store, and we're here at Frontline Fit Performance Centre, and we're here to hit chest and triceps with my main man, Ross Edgley. This guy takes no introduction, he's an absolute beast, and I'm looking forward to taking him on a little chest and tricep workout, and we're going to get him massive. I'm worried about this, I'm going to be honest. Really? I'm a bit nervous. I'm like, honestly, I'm much more like at home in the sea and everything like that, but I've been a fan of Ryan for so long. But I always say, you know, there's many ways to get fitter, stronger, leaner. Don't discriminate against any or favour one. As soon as you do, you close your mind and limit your potential. So with that said, I've come out of the sea, I'm back on land. I'm going to learn to be a bodybuilder today, right? Yeah, and I'm going to make a promise to this as well. I'm going to get back in the water. I used to swim when I was a kid, and I keep saying to Ross I'm going to do it. So after the Olympia, when I put a bit more body fat back on and I've got a bit more energy, we're going to hit it. We're going to do it together, the sea swim. That is legally binding. Let's do this. 18 to 20 reps. That's nice. Good equipment in this, bro. Yeah, I really like it. Slightly heavier than you, for a bit more warm up. Yeah. What we're about is 15 to 18. Strong. Good. Nice. So we'll do one warm up and then we'll do 3 working one. Have it right. Come. Give it, man. Quality, right? Come on. So I think on each working set we're going to increase the weight. We'll do 3 basic 10 to 12 reps, and on the last working set we'll do a triple drop. Okay, yeah, okay. The same basic set, 10 to 12. Got it. Weight wise, I think so, for 10. Yeah, I think so, yeah. I love this. 3, good. 7, keep it going. In that zone. 8, nice. 9, good man. 10, we've got 2 more in you. And again, drive, Ross. Awesome, mate. Slide. Stay strong, right? Come on. Good. Good, right. Come on, finish it. Head in it then, let's go. 1, 2, 3. All you, man. 1, 2, nice. 3, good mate. 4, let's do it, strong. 5, come on, 3 to 5. Drive, good. Come on. Up. And again, go. Yes, Ross. Drive. Good man. Strong. Oh my god. Awesome. Let's have it right. Same again. Yeah. Come on. 12 then, yeah. Oh, you're a beast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, come on. 9, 1, 10, 2 more, finish this. 1 more. Finish that round. Good. I used to train with Dave and people like that who are super heavyweight bodybuilding. I used to try and lift mass weight all the time. I got nothing but injuries, so I still push myself. That's why I do drop sets, triple drops, and super sets. Instead of just max weight for lesser reps, I prefer lesser injuries. Yeah. No, I get that. Got it, strong. Yeah, strong. Head in it. Go. 4, 5. Yes, Ross. 7. Come on. 8. 2 more. 2 more. Go. Drive up. Drive up. Good. Yeah. Just go then. Good. Drive, 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 drive. Nice, mate. Easy with less weight. 3, 4, 5, 10. 2 more. Finish it. Finish it. Finish it. 11. 1 more. Finish. Nice. Oh, nice.
Plated loaded chest press.
Okay, yeah. Right, so the first exercise is a plate loaded chest press. We've gone for 2 warm-up sets, around 18 to 20 reps. Then we've done 3 working sets, increasing the weight, lowering the reps, and now we're going to do a final working set, which we're going to do a triple drop set. So if you've seen my training before, this is typically what I tend to do. So we're combining heavy weight with more volume as well. Head in it. Go. Yes. Strong. Now we move. Go. Pull you. Yeah. Now we work. 2, 3. Come on. 4 reps. 4, 8, 9, 10. Let's do it. 8, 9, 10. Drive. Drive. And again. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Good. Stay in. Drop it down. Stay there. Go. Go on. Up. Squeeze through that chest. 3. Do not stop. Pistons. Go. 8. 9. Come on. 10. Good man. Stay in. 1. You got chest up. 2. 3. 4. Come on. Halfway. You got 5 to find. Up. 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 Come on. 2. And again. Yes, Ross.
I think the thing is as well, just very quickly, people say look at, there's no scientific consensus on the best way to build muscle. So muscular hypertrophy, there's 3 ways that people believe. Mechanical tension, which is just lift heavy. Metabolic stress, which is more bodybuilding centric work, which is like volume. And muscle damage, which is more kind of like eccentrics and also looking at kind of like CrossFit. I think, like, I'm sure Ryan won't mind me saying this, but I love performing a bit of a scientific autopsy. And only just now, after 1 set, I now understand why Ryan's one of the best in the world at what he does. Because what we've done already is we've gone looking at mechanical tension. So because Ryan's so strong, he's got that powerlifting background, we're shifting weight. All of a sudden now, because the volume, we're looking at metabolic stress. And I know we've got some muscle damage to come. So basically with Ryan, in this 1 exercise already, you can tell I'm out of breath. I've realized that he's hitting all 3 ways to induce muscular hypertrophy. It is a masterclass that I'm feeling in my chest. Let's have it right, come on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on. 9, more. 2 more. 1 more. Nice. You got it, man. 6. I'm with you. 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 1 more. Nice. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 1 more. Finish. Nice.
Let's go for 12 reps. Cool. First 6 reps, 2 and 2. Yeah, it's got tempo 2 and 2, so normal reps. Second 6, we'll do 4 down, 2 up.
Got it.
Yep.
6 reps.
So 12 reps in total. First 6 normal, second 6.
6 there.
So normal sets. 1. Okay.
Like that, yeah.
Yes. Normal reps, yeah. 6. 3, 4. 5, 6. Right, now 4 down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drive up. Nice, explosive on the wheel. Nice. This is more like it. Strong, mate. Yeah, it's good.
Oh my days. Here we go. Let's have a quick man. All day, right? All day.
Yeah, we definitely need to go heavier on this one, mate.
Oh, nice. So strong. So strong. Let's have it right. Good. Good. Let's have it. Good, Ryan. It's fine for me. Do you know what this is going to turn into? This is an autopsy on Ryan Terry, because this is what I do. So sports science background, but I think the thing that's so often overlooked with Ryan is work capacity, so your body's ability to perform and positively tolerate training of a given intensity and duration. And I think the thing is, already I'm like second exercise in, and I think the thing is like what Ryan does, the volume and intensity, like I would rather do a second lap of Great Britain than carry on doing a session with him right now. And I think that's so often overlooked, because with work capacity, it's a little bit of an intangible strength, your body's ability to generate force. You can measure that, there's a metric of success. But this idea of how you're going to actually positively recover from a training intensity of a given duration or intensity, it's hard to quantify. But with Ryan, he's like a workhorse, he's like a Trojan. You can flog him and he positively responds to it.
Full of compliments, this kid. He definitely wants something. Definitely. We're going to find out later.
No, I want it to stop. That's what I do. Right, so again, 2 down, 2. Yeah, 2 down, 2.
Nice and strong. Straight. Right. Good. These ones a bit faster, mate. Just slightly faster, yeah? Nice. Good. Strong. Slow all the way down. Slow even more. I'm with you. I'm with you. Yes, that's it. Good. Come on. Strong. Good man.
Oh. That is horrendous. Where's my swimming goggles? I cannot wait to get him in the pool. I'm going to get my own bag. Oh, okay. All day, Ryan. Come on. Have it, big man. More. Good. More, right. Come on. Good. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Good. Down and in. Textbook, right, textbook. Come on. More. Come on. Good.
Yes, better. Nice, better. All in your head. Drive. Good. One more like that, and then we're going to go for it. Come on. Right, now we work. Go. Up, 1. Up, 2. Yes, Ross. Up, 3. Up, 2 more. Up, and again. Yes, good lad. Strong.
That's horrendous. It's a deep burn. Come on. Good. 2. 3. Come on, Ryan. 4. Yes. 5. More. Let's have it, Ryan. Come on. Now we got it. 1. Don't leave me. 2. I'm with you. 3. 4. 2 more. 1 more. Finish it, Ryan. Finish it. Good. 4.
Strong. Yes. Head in it. Drive. Perfect. Good mate. Yes, Ross. Good, make it heavy, perfect. Yeah, chest, nice, drive. Yes, good. 1, 2, come on, 3, all day. 4. Yeah, one more. Up. Good lad. I took a little bit there, mate.
Yeah, I think I'm okay.
3, 4,
5. One more. And then let's attack it. Alright, come on. Yeah. Keep it coming. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. Finish, right? Nice.
So we did Smith machine incline press, as you can see. We went for 12 reps in total. The first 6 reps was time under tension, 4 seconds on the eccentric, 2 seconds on the concentric part of the movement. And that was just a way of pushing through plateaus without going too heavy and putting too much stress on your muscles. So I find if you train on your own, or if you're trying to push through plateaus with a partner, focusing on the eccentric part of the movement is key to getting more strength. So we incorporate a bit of that with normal rep ranges on a 2-second tempo. Unless you want to just get a feel for the movement.
Get a feel for movement, and then we'll just go like, and then just go horrible.
I think we should do hold, squeeze, normal.
Agreed.
2 seconds. Nice. Squeeze the top of it. That's it, back. Chest up. Squeeze my finger, go on. Squeeze. Good, that's it, yes. Keep it tight. Nice. Looking good, Ross. Yeah.
Good, right. Good. More. Good, right. More. Yeah, there you go. This is it. Just work this out. Yeah. Get warm. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Good. Nice.
Right, 8 reps, nice and controlled, slow squeeze.
Got it.
And then 4 or 5 to finish.
Got it.
Okay, wait, yeah?
Yeah, it's good.
In that chest. Ah, I see. Yes, Ross. Nice. Forward. Great, keep going. Push through it. Yes. Awesome. What was that? 8.
Yeah. Put him up. Come on. More. Good. Have it. More. Good. Range of motion. More. Nice. There we go. Attacking now. Attack it.
Hey, 2 more.
Yep. Finish. But what I love about this is Verkhoshansky, one of the greatest strength and conditioning coaches that ever exist. He talked about the repetition weight scheme that a lot of people know. You'll see it in most gyms. 8 sets equals strength, 5 sets equals strength. But what I love about Ryan, and one thing that Verkhoshansky said, is that's fine for your average trainer or for your average athlete, but you must think beyond them if you were to achieve our goals, which is optimal performance. Already halfway through the session, I'm in pieces. Ryan's just like, he's almost become this like expert in just stress and stimuli and just seeing like biomechanics, tweak that, looking at tempo, when he had me slowing it down. Let's tweak that. So like stress and stimuli training muscular hypertrophy, it's not just a question of counting reps and watching like the muscles actually respond. One thing that Ryan does, like I said, even biomechanics, you know, I'm learning now, he puts my body in a position like over there when we were pressing, he turned it into like a bit of a guillotine press. So instead of when I'm benching, everything's kind of there like a power lifter, to bring it there, bang, my chest opened up and I was like, oh, okay. So that's one thing that I'm enjoying, and I think if you watch most of his videos, he's always doing that. Everything's tweaked all the way through to his actual final Olympia prep. He's still tweaking things. So that's my take on it anyway.
So basically, you just wanted to have a rest between his sets. Get yourself in. Good man, let's go then. And it's slightly heavy this, so you can sound. Nice, Ross. Good. Right to motion, yeah. Keep that chest up. Squeeze through your chest. Yeah. Good. Yeah, 2 second hold. Squeeze 1, 2. Yes, Ross. That's it. Knock it out. Good. Out and around. Yep. That's better. Yes, Ross. Good. Right. Hold. Hold. Nice. Chest up. Chest up. Through your chest. That's it. Good. More like that, then with reps. Go. Yes. Come on. Work for it then. 3. Let's go. 4, 5, 6. 2 more. 2 more. Up, up, up. And again. Yes, Ross. Good lad.
I just do more reps so he's proud.
I'm proud.
That right. Same again. Good. More. Striations. More in you now. Volume. Good.
Yes, Ross, nice and wide. Good. Right from that chest. Yes, nice. Strict. Yes, Ross, keep it going. Keep it going, keep it strong. Got more in you there. Right, now we go. Reps. For you. Come on, let's go. Right, negatives. Yeah, so on the way back. Slow. Come on, keep your head up, come on. That's better. Keep it in your chest. 2 more like that. Control, and again. Control on the way back. Control. Awesome. I feel like I was going to be sitting on your knee at that point.
Wow. So you know at the start when I said about 3 ways to induce muscular hypertrophy: build muscle, mechanical tension, lift heavy weights, metabolic stress, bodybuilding centric work, just volume, and the third being muscle damage, the eccentrics, where the muscle is in tension but it's lengthening, and that's exactly what we're doing now. And like I said, that is exactly why now looking at Ryan, now looking at the physique that he's built, I'm like, it all makes sense. He's hitting those 3 components of muscular hypertrophy, like I said, mechanical tension, metabolic stress, muscle damage. Let's have it right, come on. Oh my goodness. Here we go. This is the one that counts, right? Come. Good. More, right? More. Yes. Hold. Got it. Nice. 1 more. Hold this. Let it go now. Oh, you're right. That's horrendous.
That was burning, that was. If I'm feeling strong and I feel like I've had a good night's rest, I'll push the weight more. And that's how I actually listen to my body. It might not be the right answer. Yeah. And very sporadic. That sounds simple. When you're in the gym and it's packed, you make do. You don't sit and wait for the exercise you want. You get around it, don't you? And you make it work as quick as possible.
Yeah.
Because for me, my prep is all about my food, it's not the training side, so I need to make sure I'm in there an hour and a half, make the most of that anabolic window after, get the nutrients back in and make sure I get my 6 meals on time, and my 8 to 9 hours sleep. To me is the importance of it.
I love it, I love it.
A bit simpler way of thinking, but it's
not at all, but you say that as well. I think the thing is like, and again, actually, this is I love this. So John Keeley, head of English Institute of Sport, he wrote this amazing, huge thesis. I won't bore you with it, but necessarily, but he talks about basically we're trying to apply a simple mechanical solution to what is a complex biological reality. And what he meant by that was the human body is so complex, this complex biochemical organism, hormones, neurotransmitters, chemical signals in the brain, everything's firing. And I think what Ryan intuitively does is kind of, he just goes into the gym and he understands his body, this complex biological reality that is his body. You can't fit it into repetitions and weight schemes. Although he looks at his workout, he might say, right, okay, 10 sets of 200 kg deadlift. He'll be like, I'm not really feeling that today. I'm a bit sleep deprived. I'm not really feeling it. Neurotransmitters, chemical signals in the brain related to motivation, they might not be quite firing. His kinetic chain. So he just makes adjustments constantly. And that's one of the biggest things that I'm actually learning today from Ryan, that it's just kind of like, again, trying to apply a simple mechanical solution to what is a complex biological reality. So exercise number 3 was basically flies on the machine. I think what I loved about that was, like I said at the very start, 3 ways to build muscular hypertrophy, build muscle, and that is mechanical tension, lift heavy, like powerlifting centric, metabolic stress, which is more bodybuilding centric, so just lots and lots of volume to just get a pump, and the third being muscle damage, so eccentric, where the muscle is in tension, but it's lengthening, and that's what we were doing on the pec deck there. It gets horrible with eccentric contractions and muscle damage. You use them sparingly in your training because your recovery has got to be on point. You can't just keep doing eccentric contractions all day because it puts a lot of stress on your central nervous system. But what I like about Ryan is he uses them at the opportune moment within his workout, and he'll use them, like I said, sparingly. There's no point constantly hammering them. You have to understand the body in its entirety, and also like recovery strategies as well.
So basically it's a peg deck.
10 reps and strength press ups?
Yeah.
10, what, 10, 10?
20, good man. Like, 5, 6, come on, keep working. 7, 8, 9, 10, let's go. Up. Good man. Go.
Is that right? There you go. Let's have it right. Good. Fucking hell, man. Let's have it. Leave it already. Come on. Good. Finish it. Good. Go. Good. Let's have it, big man. Come on. More. Volume now. More. Good. Finish this. Good. More. You're a beast. You're such a beast.
That was actual failure. And then he took my teeth out there. Hold the top like that. Hold. Yes. Let's work for it. Yes, Ross. Go on. One more and we rest, pause and we go again. Drive up. Right, rest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go again. Go on then. 1, 2. Keep going. 3, 4. Come on. Yes, Ross. Perfect. Right, good.
Fuck me.
Man, that's exactly what we want.
Absolutely nothing. Look at this guy here. Look at his delts. Have it right, come on. Good. Yeah. One more. Right, good for the least. Attack this big man. Volume, man. Volume. Yeah. Yeah. Rest and attack it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack it. Good, Ryan. Good. Yes.
Oh dear. Yes, all day long. Nice, Ross. Drive. Yes. 5. Rest, pause. Get some quality ones. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Match it then. Let's go. 3. Come on. 4, 5. Up. Come on. One more. You've got one more in you. Go. Drive. Yes.
I was about to face plant the floor there. Absolutely.
I know. On that last one, I did concrete as well.
Let's have a big rest now, so let's attack it. Absolutely attack it. Come out the blocks, big man. Come out the blocks. Here you go. More. There you go. He's back. Good. Come on. Good, right. Good. Now attack this. Absolutely. Attack it. Come out the blocks, right. Come on. More. Yeah, and then rest up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get feral with it. Come on. More. Good, right. Good.
Your tricep work.
That's what I mean. I can't wait to swing with you. Get out. Use that with all the little hypertrophy. More. What's failing?
Shoulders out. Keep it. That's it. No, open up. Come on. Keep it together. That's it. Finish like that. All the way up. Past 90. Come on. Good. Elongate. Come on. Up. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know. Finish this. Good, Ryan.
More.
Nice. That is. Do you know what? After that,
I know.
Smoke. One absolute.
Nice, Ross. Yes. Yes, Ross. Good. Oh, his triceps. Look at him insane. On them.
There you go, Ryan. Finish this. Whole session's been solid. Finish this strong. Yeah, fill them up. Come on, Ryan. Yeah. More. Breathe. Volume. Have it, Ryan. Let's get it. Weeks out now. Come on. Good, Ryan. More. Good. Hey.
So since Ross has just broke that exercise, we're going to go on to this machine now. It's the same type of movement, but hopefully I'm not going to break this one.
My triceps are too big.
Nice. Keep going. Yes. Machine. good man.
Is that right? Come on. Very good, Ryan. Fill him up now. Finish it. Finish it. Put the finishing touches. Toss him in a big session. Finish strong. Finish strong. But you can't do any more. Just shut your eyes and breathe and just attack it, attack it, attack it, attack it. Come on. Right. Good, right. Good. More. Yes. With Ryan, he is just insanely genetically gifted. There's no getting away from that. He is a beautiful man. But having said that, I think the thing is they say that training is the realization of one's genetic potential. So everybody watching this, you'll be genetically predisposed to be good at endurance, strength training, power-based, whatever it is. And only after one session today, I now understand why Ryan is the best in the world at what he does. Yes, he does have genetics, granted, but training is the right realization of one's genetic potential. And I think after only one session, like I said, those 3 forms of hypertrophy, mechanical tension, metabolic stress, muscle damage, I now understand, or certainly my chest and my triceps understand, why Ryan is where he is.
And I'll pay him later for saying that. No, you're a good man. I'm calling that. That's a wrap.
I'm tapping out. Like I said, I'd rather do a second lap of Great Britain than do another chest session with Ryan Serry.
That was a great session. Massive thank you to Ross. Yeah, we proper went into it. I love listening to that guy. I can listen to him for ages about the biomechanics of the body. I don't understand any of it, but it's amazing when he talks like that. So huge thank you to him. Now we're going to get back, have a bite to eat, and then get straight to the pop-up store.